Deep in the heart of the jungle, there lived a boy named Mowgli. He was not an ordinary boy, but one who had been raised by the wild creatures of the forest. His story is one of adventure, survival, and a deep connection with nature. He wasn't like you or me. Mowgli had no need for the comforts of modern life. He didn't have a bed to sleep in or a kitchen to cook his meals. Instead, he found solace in the rustling leaves and the songs of the birds. Mowgli's home was not a house, but a jungle. His walls were the towering trees, and his roof was the canopy of leaves that filtered the sunlight. Every corner of the jungle was familiar to him, from the hidden streams to the secret caves. The jungle was full of tall trees and lush green vines. Bright flowers bloomed everywhere, painting the landscape with vibrant colors. The air was filled with the sweet scent of blossoms and the earthy aroma of the forest floor. Monkeys chattered from the treetops, their playful antics bringing life to the jungle. They were Mowgli's friends and companions, always ready for a game of chase or a shared meal of ripe fruits. Colorful birds sang sweet songs, their melodies echoing through the trees. Each bird had its own unique tune, creating a symphony that Mowgli had come to love. He could recognize each bird by its song and often mimicked their calls. It was a magical place. The jungle was alive with wonders, from the smallest insects to the largest beasts. Every day brought new discoveries and adventures for Mowgli. Mowgli loved his jungle home. He felt a deep connection to the land and its creatures. The jungle was not just a place to live. It was a part of him, and he was a part of it. He ran through the tall grass, feeling the blades brush against his skin. The open meadows were his playground, where he could run freely and feel the wind in his hair. He swam in the cool river, the water refreshing against the heat of the day. The river was his sanctuary, a place where he could relax and watch the fish darting beneath the surface. He played with all the animals, from the smallest insects to the largest mammals. Mowgli had a special bond with them all. He understood their ways and they trusted him, seeing him as one of their own. Mowgli was a true child of the jungle. He had learned its secrets and embraced its challenges. The jungle was his teacher, his protector, and his home. In return, he gave it his loyalty and love, living in harmony with the wild. One day, Mowgli met Baloo the bear. It was a sunny afternoon in the heart of the jungle, and Mowgli was wandering through the dense foliage, curious about the world around him. Suddenly, he stumbled upon a large, friendly bear who seemed to be enjoying the warmth of the sun. Baloo was big and brown. His fur was thick and soft, and his eyes twinkled with kindness. He had a gentle demeanor that immediately put Mowgli at ease. He had a big, warm belly. Baloo loved to lounge around, often lying on his back and soaking up the sun. His belly was so large and inviting that Mowgli couldn't resist giving it a playful pat. Baloo loved to eat honey. He would find beehives high up in the trees and skillfully extract the sweet golden nectar. Mowgli watched in awe as Baloo licked the honey from his paws, savoring every drop. He loved to sing songs. Baloo had a deep, melodious voice that echoed through the jungle. He would often sing cheerful tunes that lifted Mowgli's spirits. Baloo became Mowgli's teacher, guiding him through the mysteries of the jungle. He taught Mowgli the law of the jungle. Baloo explained the rules that all animals followed to live in harmony. He showed Mowgli how to respect the jungle and its inhabitants. He taught him about the animals and plants. Baloo had a wealth of knowledge about the jungle's flora and fauna. He pointed out different plants and explained their uses, and introduced Mowgli to various animals, teaching him how to interact with them safely. He taught him how to be safe. Baloo demonstrated survival tips, such as finding safe places to sleep and how to avoid dangerous animals. He emphasized the importance of being cautious and aware of one's surroundings. "Look for the bare necessities," Baloo would sing. His songs were not just for entertainment. They were filled with wisdom and life lessons. Mowgli learned to appreciate the simple things in life. The simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. Baloo's joyful singing and carefree attitude taught Mowgli to find happiness in the present moment and not to be burdened by worries. Together they danced and sang, celebrating the beauty of the jungle and the bond they shared. Mowgli also met Bagheera the panther. Bagheera was sleek and black. He moved silently through the jungle. He had bright, watchful eyes. Bagheera became Mowgli's protector. He kept Mowgli safe from danger. He taught Mowgli how to hunt. He taught him how to fight. "The jungle is a dangerous place," Bagheera would warn. "Always be on your guard." Every day was an adventure for Mowgli. He swung from vines with the monkeys. He raced through the jungle with the wolves. He swam in the river with the otters. Mowgli learned to speak the languages of all the animals. He could talk to the birds and the snakes. He could even talk to the elephants. Section 5. The Threat of Shere Khan. But not all the animals were friendly. Shere Khan the tiger was a fearsome beast. He had sharp claws and teeth. He had a voice that could shake the jungle. Shere Khan hated Mowgli. He thought Mowgli didn't belong in the jungle. He wanted to eat Mowgli for dinner. Section 6. A Narrow Escape. One day, Shere Khan found Mowgli. He chased Mowgli through the jungle. Mowgli ran as fast as he could. He called for help from Baloo and Bagheera. Baloo and Bagheera came to Mowgli's rescue. They fought bravely against Shere Khan. They distracted Shere Khan so Mowgli could escape. Section 7. The Jungle is My Home. Mowgli was safe, but he knew he couldn't stay in the jungle forever. He learned that he was a human boy. He belonged with other humans. But Mowgli would never forget his jungle home. He would never forget his animal friends. The jungle would always be a part of him. Section 8. The Lessons of the Jungle. Mowgli's adventures in the jungle taught him many things. From the moment he was found as a baby by the wolves, his life was filled with lessons that shaped him into the person he became. They taught him about friendship and courage. Baloo, the fun-loving bear, showed him how to enjoy life and face challenges with a smile. Bagheera, the wise panther, taught him the importance of being brave and making smart decisions. They taught him about the importance of family. The jungle was not just a place to live. It was a community where everyone looked out for each other. Mowgli learned that family isn't just about blood relations, but about those who care for you and stand by you. Mowgli's story reminds us that even though we are different, we can all be friends. The jungle was home to many different creatures, each with their own unique qualities. Mowgli learned to appreciate these differences and found friends in the most unexpected places. We can all learn from each other. Every animal in the jungle had something to teach, whether it was the strength of the elephants, the agility of the monkeys, or the wisdom of the old tortoise. Mowgli absorbed these lessons and grew wiser with each passing day. And we should always protect the weak and the helpless. Mowgli understood that true strength lies in compassion and kindness. He often went out of his way to help those in need, showing that even in the wild there is room for empathy and care.